Welcome back to Season 4 of Barguments. You see the backwards hats, you see the Labatt Blue Lights, you know that we are about to settle the biggest bar arguments that the internet and world has to offer right here on this show. Today's matchup, first round, is featuring two of the fine hosts of Lights Camera Barstool, Jeff Lowe and Ken Jack. How are you fellas feeling?
They were good. Pretty good.
Doing good, winning a lot of money so far. Just part of the peanut gallery, shredding people.
Well, I got good news for you. If either of you win this entire Barguments tournament, you will be going home with $1,000 in cold, hard cash.
Love it.
Exciting stuff. But this peanut gallery right here also has their chance to get a little bit of that sweet skadoosh. Whoever has the best weigh-in during this next Bargument will be winning $100. And throughout the entire Bargument, these fellas will be weighing in with buttons that are right underneath the bar that will signify which side they're on in the argument. Or should I say, the Bargument. Are you fellas ready?
We are.
You just scared the shit out of Ben Mintz when he flipped out that money. I hope you guys get a slow-mo with that.
Did that spook you, Ben?
No, I just want
I think he got excited. That was the excited Ben Mintz.
Well, you're still dealing with, I lived in 4 cities and had 3 jobs last year, so, all money's green at this point.
That's right. A lot of hunger right here in the Barguments bar. Would you rather be missing a single front tooth for the rest of your life or have an itchy butthole for the rest of your life? Jeff Lowe, Ken Jack will be selecting first.
I absolutely would take the missing tooth.
Bargu.
I think that you can get away with a missing tooth by just simply not smiling. You can't get away with having an itchy butthole because every single day, no matter where you are, you cannot hide itching your physical asshole. The best you can do is maybe pull off the, I need to walk a little bit forward to unwedgie myself. And even then, you don't get a good, satisfying itch out of that. And with the front tooth, you just keep the lip right over the nose. That's all you gotta do.
Jeff?
I mean, that not smiling's a little weird. You got to talk to, and also no tooth. You know what you do? You start whistling a little bit. You know the old pervert from Family Guy? You don't want to sound like Herbert to the pervert from Family Guy. You'd be whistling the whole time.
You know what's more perverted than that? Walking around itching your asshole all day.
But I actually think you would clench too, right? Like if it's itchy, and that might get a little workout going here. You might maybe a little ab workout. You feel like, yeah, people say like I had a friend in college that he flexed all day long, like even like holding in farts and stuff. And he had a 6-pack. So
maybe he had an itchy butthole.
It's uncomfortable, but you go home, you save up the itches for the day, and it's like when. Maybe
Save
that's
up
your
the
thing. People say, women when they take their bra off, they get home, it's the most relaxing feeling. When you get home, you itch your asshole, it's the most relaxing feeling of the
What
day.
happens if you get a little heavier too, or you get a little jacked? You can't even reach your butthole? You just have an itchy asshole for the rest of your life and you can't do anything about it?
Just don't worry about it then.
But think about chewing without a front tooth. You become so accustomed.
People chew without gums. They are without teeth, period. They can do it. You can even drink through a slushy. Soup, my friend.
So
Soup
it
is delicious.
seems like you're anti-itchy butthole, Large.
I think I am. I think I'm into, and I am one of those bigger guys who's a tough time getting around to the back door sometimes. So it's I'm torn here because I like the idea of kegels and being stronger down there.
It's almost funny though if you itch it's the guy who itches his butthole. That guy's a riot. Where the tooth thing, that's the whistle talk guy. That's the whistle talk guy. I don't want to hear whistle talk guy the rest of my life I don't want to hear whistle talk guy for 5 minutes.
Wow.
I think I'd rather not be around itchy butthole guy. Every time he itches that asshole, a little bit of that fecal matter gets up in the air. He just must smell like shit nonstop.
Gross. Ben, what are you thinking?
I think I easily want to be the guy with no front tooth because you can rock that and be a hilarious character. You can just own it and be the guy that's funny that doesn't have a front tooth. There ain't nothing funny about walking around with an itchy butthole.
There is a 60% chance you have an uncle without a front tooth too, right? I mean,
I'd like the under on that. I got some classy uncles.
Classy uncles. A man with some classy uncles.
Well, actually, I did have one that didn't have a front tooth. Uncle Charles.
Uncle Charles.
Also, itching your butt.
Uncle Charles.
Itching your butt is a good dad joke. One of the best dad jokes of all time. You say you're going to the movies, no, then why are you picking your seat? So that is a very funny joke.
Oh,
that is very funny. There is
that
something
joke
funny
is there
about
all the
having
time.
an itchy butthole, I guess, then, Ben. Do you think so?
Itchy butthole guy is almost funnier. That's more unique.
I could rock going around to Earth without a front tooth, and people just laughing.
It'd be a rockabilly. You'd be like the cool
but man,
dude.
It's funny now.
I don't want that. I don't want that
Exactly.
swamp ass you get in the South and it's humid all the rest of my life, man. That don't sound good.
You had an itchy butt. If you sit down in a chair, you're not itching your ass. You're not.
Also,
It's not itchy. It's when you stand up and we all sit down here.
You
Who's
said
walking
it's
around
constantly
this
itchy,
office?
so it's itchy when you're sitting.
It's for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
You can also you can kind of
maneuver.
maneuver in the chair too and itch your butt. Like you don't need to use your hand.
But then everyone's looking at you like, why are you doing the cha-cha on your seat?
also,
Itching
They
your
got
asshole.
a tune in your head.
comedic play, the Ace Ventura butt talk. always plays.
Oh, poop
30
humor
years
is
later.
funny. And anyone who says poop humor isn't funny is a liar.
Doing poop talk would be funny for the first time you do it in front of your office, the 50,000th time you do it in your first week because your your asshole is itching nonstop.
Whistle
100%
talk guy
of
at
the
Barstool.
time.
Whistle talk guy gets fired by Dave Portnoy in 10
You see if Dave sees somebody
Guy who
hits-
talks out of his butt, Ace Ventura style here. There are people here who still would have their job.
Absolutely.
Just did that.
Fellas, we're getting a little bit off topic, so I want to boil it down to your final arguments, or should I say barguments. What do you have, Jeff? Succinct, 5 to 10 seconds, defend having an itchy butthole.
There are
for the rest of
subtle
your life.
ways to itch your butthole. There's ways to play it off, just like you can pick your nose, do anything. That tooth, we live in a superficial world. It's about looks. People judge looks. You want those teeth.
You know what looks really gross and is a little bit superficial? Itching your asshole in public. There is no way you get away with that. You cannot get away with itching your asshole in public. You'd shift your seat once, sure, yeah, no one's gonna notice. You're doing it all nonstop because your butthole itches 100% of the time. You cannot get away with it, and you do not get away with it, and no one wants to be around the itchy butthole guy. He probably smells like absolute shit.
I just itched my asshole, nobody noticed.
Wow.
You can't see the bottom of the set. You can't see because the whole bottom of the bar is covering him.
Unbelievable stuff. Let's take it to the peanut gallery. Who are you guys feeling in this argument? What do you think, Pat?
You know, I'm going to go with Ken Jack because I'm of the belief that if we hire people here based on a character, and like if you have no front tooth, you're the no front tooth guy. That helps your career. If you're itching your asshole, all that's doing is grossing people out. I'm Team Ken Jack.
Ben?
I agree with the no front tooth thing. I think you can rock. I can't imagine walking around Earth just constantly having to scratch my ass, man. I just couldn't. I just can't do it.
Large?
I out of deference to Uncle Charles, I have to go probably with Ken Jack too, only because you've made some salient points, but I can't get away with having myself back there.
Salute to Uncle Charles. Smitty?
You know, in life, it's not only talk about it, but be about it. And Jeff D. Lowe just proved that you can get away with it by itching your butthole when nobody.
Thankfully, you can be behind
did,
the bar
yeah.
100%
He walked
of
the
your life.
walk.
Yeah, you'll get away with it.
So, it was a heated argument, and honestly, Jeff D. Lowe had the shittier side of the argument. Let's be honest with ourselves right there. But when it came to the death, and he proves that you can itch yourself without anyone noticing, it has to go to Jeff D. Lowe, the winner of the bargument. Salute to you, Mr. Lowe. A smattering of applause. You'll be moving on to the next round, but the peanut gallery is also going to get some money. And when I heard Smitty talking about Ace Ventura butt talk, there was something that went off in my mind that I really enjoyed. Smitty, what a way in from the peanut gallery. You earned that $100. And you all can earn money by working at your jobs and coming home at night and watching Barguments and enjoying yourself on this lovely programming that's presented by Labatt Blue Light. And we will see you next time.